Metabolism in the room, actually, do me a favor, can everybody just stand up? Just stand up. You're not going to dance, you're not going to do anything, just stand up. I promise. Okay, I only have 4.5 minutes. So since I have 4.5 minutes, you're going to stand with me for 4.5 minutes. And after that, you go to lunch, I promise. Okay? All right. So, the most important person in the world, the most important person in the world, or the most powerful person in the world, is a storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Let me explain what that is. That's a quote from an individual who actually started a very, very cool company. It was doing well, and then the investors in the room, you guys have a tendency of doing this, they kicked him out of the company. Just kicked him out of his company. So he said, okay, let me figure out what to do next. As he was doing that, a friend of his came to him and said, listen, I have this group of storytellers who are doing some really special things, but they can't find investors. Nobody is willing to invest in them. So he talked to them, and initially he wasn't feeling them at all. He was just like, okay, whatever. But at some point, he figured it out. He saw that the methodology and the process was amazing. So he gave them $10 million. He invested in them. As time went on and they kept doing their craft and doing their thing, you know what happened? He gave them more money. The name of the company that he invested in? Pixar. For those of you who have children or have nieces or nephews, I know you can attest to the fact that these guys have saved your life. From the madness or chaos of a 5-year-old kid, you use this to quiet that kid down. With movies like Cars, Monster Inc., Toy Story, Up, my favorite, Wall-E. Oh, he's a robot. Oh my God. Right? The individual, and by the way, each of these movies has been rated A, at least A or above, and they've made at least $350 million per. They are one of the baddest storytelling outfits on the planet. The individual, Steve Jobs. Do you know Steve Jobs is actually known more as one of the best storytellers as opposed to the fact that he's this iconic founder of a company that is iconic and more iconic than anything that's iconic. This is a company that has, what, $200 billion in cash? Jesus, right? So Steve Jobs, actually, Disney ended up buying Pixar. $7.4 billion. Making Steve Jobs actually the highest, or the biggest shareholder of Disney at 7%. I don't know if anybody knew that. That's when he became a billionaire. Before the iPhone, before the iPad. Before all this stuff. I see some funky Macs in the room. Before that, this is how he made his money. Through storytellers, through content. And it's funny because Disney also owns the company of his friend who told him, hey, I have to spin this company out. The name of that company, Lucas Group. Responsible for what? Star Wars. Everybody has watched Star Wars. If you haven't watched Star Wars, please leave the room. Okay, no, where are you going? Okay? And then Disney also happens, Disney also happens to be part of this machine that has projected America's soft power as this city, this shining city upon a hill. Soft power. Disney also happens to be the company that will be launching a movie on Friday that is probably going to expose Africa the most ever. This is a fictional country. Actually, I think they should have called it Rwanda. But we'll take Wakanda, and then we'll let the Rwandans claim it whenever they want to claim it. Right? Black Panther. Okay? Why am I saying this? Why am I putting this out there? Listen, the creative industry is responsible for projecting a nation's soft power. Okay? Responsible. And the fact of the matter is that the creative industry is Investors, governments, society, we cannot underestimate the value of our creative industries in terms of our global branding and in terms of wealth generation. Okay? So one of the things we wanted to do with this summit was to say, we need to bring the creatives into the conversation. We need to make them part of the investment conversation and part of the investment action. And that's why we have 3 sessions that we have curated today. There will be 2 of them today, 1 tomorrow. We partnered with Andrew and the Africa Tech Summit team. And I would like to invite you to please join us. I don't know, do I keep talking? No. Please join us. Let's have this creative conversations. Investors, please do not underestimate what we're doing here. We have some really cool people. These are some of the people who are going to speak at 3 o'clock. Makeda, Matthew. If you see Matthew's geared up. Where is he? He is a good-looking, very tight Rwandan young man. So you guys should, just for that, come and see the family. But then you have Name, who is also a badass from Ghana. And then Philippe, who is doing some really good things here. So, welcome to the Creative Track, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you.
You can keep standing, by the way. We still going. Anyway, you can take your seats just for a few seconds to make a few announcements. We're going out for lunch, and it shouldn't take the entire evening. Should be a couple of hours. Then we will have breakout sessions downstairs. Different sessions from an inclusive e-government ecosystem for speedy public service.